We have new products from Onehora, another brand selling electronic devices across the globe. They're managed by a Shenzhen-based company in China, but I think a bigger chunk of their operations is in Mexico, hence the Spanish language on the boxes we have here. Albeit relatively new in the local Philippine scene, they offer affordable products such as cables, chargers, and speakers, among others. Their products are so affordable that I chose the top 4 most useful and interesting to get. We will unbox them as we go along, and if you're interested in one of these, I will leave the links in the description box below. For the first product, we have the Onehora Bluetooth speaker. It only retails for 750 pesos, and by the looks of it, you get RGB lighting already. Inside the box, you get the speaker itself, a USB-C cable for charging, a manual that's written in English as well, and an audio jack cable because the speaker does have a port on the back for wired playback. In addition, you also get a USB-C for 5 watts charging and micro SD and USB slots for connecting storage devices for local playback. If you use those ports though, the manual states that they support MP3 and WAV codecs only. The speaker comes in black color only, and in person, the build quality looks like it's above its price tag. It's a mix of plastic and a wraparound metal grille. One side has rubber feet for vertical orientation, but you can also place this on a desk horizontally. The controls are on the other side, including the RGB control. There are several effects here, but you can choose to turn it off with a long press. The speaker supports Bluetooth 5.1 and offers hands-free calling thanks to the microphone above the power button. What's surprising though is the fact you can play radio here. All you need to do is to press the power button to switch to radio mode. Inside is a 2400 mAh cell capable of 3.5 hours of playback, which may seem short at first, but that's at the 100% volume. Indoors, I usually have the volume at 50 to 60%, so expect longer run times. Should you need to charge, the charging time is 4 hours. It's not fast, but you can still use this speaker while charging at least. As for the sound quality, it's just right for the price. The bass is probably the least exciting part about it, as the sound does lean a bit on the teeny side. However, the mids and the dialogue of what you're listening to are clear and clean. Even at max volume, there's almost no distortion. This isn't probably the best audio quality at the price, but it's a big step if you're only looking for a Bluetooth speaker for your phone or tablet. Next up is a power bank called the Onehora GAR148 that retails for 659 pesos. This is a 10,000 mAh power bank, and inside the box is nothing but the power bank itself. That's because all the possible cables that you will ever need are built into the device itself. You have a USB-C port for almost anything, a micro USB port for older devices, and a lightning port for iPhones. You also have a USB male port to charge this power bank. However, you can use the USB-C port on the side for the same purpose. On the other side though is another USB port for charging another device. There is a battery level indicator underneath the shell, which is a good layer of protection. With this power bank, the maximum output and input is only 10 watts. It's not built for speed, but for convenience. While you can use 2 cables to charge devices at once, each cable will only support 5 watts. Go over that and neither of your devices will charge. Additionally, you have 2 small bulbs acting as flashlights for emergencies. But if you need something faster and bigger though, the GAR158 power bank houses a 20,000 mAh cell. Aside from that, you also get a short C-to-C cable. Much like the first one, you get a flashlight and a battery indicator, but 3 ports for charging. Now, the charging speed goes up to 22.5 watts max for all 3, but not simultaneously. Charging this power bank, though, goes up to 18 watts on either of the USB-C ports. If you need to charge 3 devices at the same time, each will only provide 5 watts. This is an all-plastic housing, so the overall weight is lighter compared to other power banks of the same capacity. Last but definitely not least is the 1 Hora 65-watt GAN charger for only 689 pesos. Aside from the charger, you already get a 2-meter C2C cable. This is a travel-friendly charger with a foldable prong or blade and offers 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A port. The USB-A maxes out at 22.5 watts while both C ports support up to 65 watts independently. However, using 2 C ports at the same time, the C1 port will provide 45 watts while the C2 port will offer 20 watts. The same applies when switching the C2 for the USB-A, albeit at 18 watts. Regardless of the orientation, only the C1 port will offer 45 watts when using 2 ports. You can actually check the combination of the wattage on the charger's fine print. But for under 1,000 pesos, these devices are not bad at all. Again, if you're interested, the links are below. But that's it for this one. Drop a sub or like if you feel like supporting the channel. And as always, until the next one, stay safe.